Hello everyone, Treecks here. And welcome back to Donkey Kong 64. Welcome back to this challenge that I actually failed at the end of the last episode. Let's try it again. The gate will open up. Like I've proven last time, this is actually quite tricky. First of all, you need to be fast. And second of all, you don't need to go too fast, because otherwise you're going to drop into the poison. And yes, that is indeed insta-kill, as you might have noticed. So don't walk too far over here. Just far enough to get through the gate. Now, let's continue where we left off. First, let's get the balloon. And how did I miss that? There we go. Apparently that is hard. But what is not hard is finding the right button combination to play our instrument. You can already see the vines hanging through the ceiling. Playing the instrument will lower them, revealing the banana for Lanky. It's quite obvious what we need to do, right? Let's swing, 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 and get the banana. Funny how you actually turn automatically with these vines. With a 3D platformer, you would actually expect. Oh, never mind. Need to go back to the entrance anyway, so this is perhaps even faster. Like I was trying to say, this kind of odd actually that you have a 3D platformer, and therefore you have the chance to make a fine challenge, but you also need to get the direction right. Kind of like in a Mario 64 kind of way. And yet they make the directions of the vines go automatically. How interesting. Where are we going to go next? That is going to be the golden banana in the dungeon, I think. But since we're climbing upward, we might as well also pick up a blueprint immediately. That's the only thing we have to do near warpath number 2. We're climbing back upwards towards the warpath area now. I think I'm going to pick that one up quickly first. And then make our way into the top rooms near warpath number 1. Allow me to quickly go back there. So, not directly a golden banana, but an indirect one. While going upwards with Donkey Kong, we did notice the blue splat running around near warpath number 2. Just before it. Yeah, let's go left. This should be the way back. Across these platforms, and there you are. Just what I needed. It's going to take a while to kill this guy because of the slow frame rate. There we are. Blueprint number 3 in this stage. That was all for this area, it seems. Now we can return. Don't really have to go warp towards warpath number 1. You can also jump down from here. There's also an entrance over here. Banana port number 1 is usually a bit better to use when it comes to finding your route, because of both of the entrances to both corridors being near there. But the top one also has another entrance near Banana Port Central. Since we only have to go in here, we don't have to go warp towards warpath number 1. We can also go in from here. Oh, going too far. It's over here. I usually come from the other side, so I expected it on the left. Once you come from the other side, it is of course going to be on the right. And speaking of right, we're going left. For Lanky's challenge in the dungeon. It's immediately going to be the final one, of course. Are you sure about that, sir? I guess not. Oh, more music pads to play. But first, more balloons to get. Man, this looked a lot trickier than the previous one, but this one I do get first try. Let's play some more music, because apparently Lanky's job in creepy castles just do some poisonous pit challenges. And this one not making use of easy finds because of the direction going automatically. For this one we need balloon. Baboon balloon to be precise. Oh, but I also want the coins, of course. Oh, there's also one over there. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was expecting death over there, but managed to salvage it. Yeah. Oh! I blame the camera. Couldn't really see where I was going to land. Oh, really? Doors closed again? And the music pad. Yeah, also need to do that again. Ah, game does not like me. Well, it does motivate me to actually not fall in the pit again. Apparently there's a big penalty for that, if you do. Keep a close eye on where I'm floating. Make sure not to go too high, because then I... Oh, whoa! No, still almost fall off. Yeah, controls can be a bit slippery when landing. That's obvious, right? Let's get the balloon first. Oh, no, of course. Ah. Why do I keep forgetting that you cannot activate your shooter if you're on the pad? Because the Z button will actually override your shooter. It will always do that. Final trip. That will bring us to the bonus barrel. Is this going to be the super tricky one?
Welcome to
No, this is going to be the easy one. It's the one at the top of the castle. That's going to be the hard one. This one is just shooting Kremlings in a barrel. Or barrels. It's more than one barrel, of course. Although, all of these barrels are situated in one giant... no, reload. One giant barrel. Minigames are weird. Oh, come on. Reload! Now I'm just doing it on purpose. And you're done. Oh, we're not done. Missed all of them. And that makes 3. And yes, I'm counting the blueprint, so don't worry. I'm not mad. I know it's only... I know it's officially only 2, but technically we have 3. Let's get out of here. Best way to do that, exit level and re-enter level. I don't really feel like going out of this dungeon. Next place we need to go is not even in that corridor, so... It's going to take way too long. This is way quicker. Next destination. For banana number 4/3. Banana port number 4. I'm going to save that hard one for last. Need to do some cutting in the episode, I'm pretty sure, for that one. So I'd like to be as far in the episode as I can before I actually start tackling that one. The only real area in the stage with a layering problem. But luckily a vertical one. And therefore we don't really always have to deal with it. Here's the greenhouse. Tiny also has a mission here. In fact, it might even be the first one I'm going to do with her, because of it being the shortest one. But first, Lanky is going to do a mission here. He is going to enter the greenhouse itself and find out there's a giant maze growing in it. I am familiar with mazes in the outside world, but growing a maze in a greenhouse? Really? Of course, it is going to be timed. And there's also going to be some bananas to pick up. To make sure the moment you leave here, you've got 90 bananas. At least assuming you entered with the same amount that I did. And actually get yourself the golden banana as well, of course. The regular bananas don't really matter all that much. If you miss a couple before finding the banana, you can always go back in the maze and go find them again. This way you should be able to pick them all up and also get the banana. And then the timer will stop, so you don't have to worry. And the next thing that will spawn is the battle arena. That is really random, I know. So let's go to the middle of this little area. It's time for Lanky to do some more battling. Next battle arena. Pinnacle, Palaver, oh help, I don't like that name. Oh. Oh man, this one's going to be tricky. 2 Cosplets and a skeleton Kremling. Even the quote-unquote more easier enemy is not going to be that easy to take out. Don't really feel like wasting a whole lot of crystal coconuts on you guys, if you don't mind. So I should be able to soft lock you if I just keep on pounding. And make sure, oh, they don't get the chance to pound me. Schmick! You just got hit by a swinging arm motion of an orangutan. Oh, that guy lost his head. Help. Ow. No, don't you dare. The biggest danger with these shockwaves is the fact that they can actually knock you off the stage if you get hit by them too close to the edge. It's usually the biggest problem in stages like these. Running out of health is something that usually doesn't really happen. But I do remember falling off quite a bit if you get hit too close to the edge. It's probably the biggest danger you have here. In theory, every single attack could do that, but it's mostly the shockwaves from the splats that have the biggest chance of actually doing that. Staying in the middle is always a safe option, of course. Oh! Also make sure not to jump off. Let's just get out of here. Too many close calls here. Not really liking that. And that should be everything. Oh yeah, there's of course also a sprint barrel over there. Completely forgot about that. I think that's actually meant in order to make it easier to get to the golden banana, but never really understood why, because it's pretty easy to do it without it as well. As you might have seen. The maze is not that big, but I can always use it to run out of here. Bye! Oh, improvising. Speaking of improvising, that's something we're not going to do next. Because our next destination is going to be banana port number 5. The top of the castle. Where one of the most difficult bananas in the game is going to be. Not per se the banana itself, but the bonus barrel attached to the challenge. The veteran players of this game might know what I'm talking about. And to make things worse, there's actually 2 of them in the stage. This is only going to be the first one of those. Kinda forgot where the second one was. I'm pretty sure it's one of Chunky's bonus barrels. I'm pretty sure it's not one of Tiny's. But I did remember Lanky actually having one. And since it was not the one in the dungeon area, it has to be this one. First, let's get the banana balloon. So Lanky's going to be done with those. 100 pieces. Good riddance. At least that's done. Next, let's get rid of you guys first, otherwise we're going to get annoyed again. Yeah, nice and everything. However, we cannot use the balloon pad yet. First we need to make sure we can use it. Make sure you use sniper mode, otherwise you're not able to shoot this far. And hit all 3 of the grape switches. All the way at the top of this tower. Really? Now I've got you. And I can't reach the third one from here, I think. Let's get to the other side of the room. That is better. And... But jokes aside, what is this going to do? Open up this grating. However, don't think we are going to fit in there ourselves. It is here for an air current, because there's a bonus barrel floating really high upwards. And jumping in it will actually make us fly upwards. However, we're not able to get high enough. The trick, in order to solve this puzzle, is getting a head start. Use the balloon and then get in the air current. And then you should be able to be pushed upward high enough, like this. That's how you get in there.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Now, to make sure we actually beat this beaver bother. Because don't get scared, we need to do 15 of these guys. In 1 minute time. And most players of Donkey Kong 64, I think, can agree this is really freaking difficult to do. No. Oh, come on. Oh, 2 at once at least. I've not gotten this good of a start yet, so... It is promising at least. Oh, there we go. I really don't understand why it does not always work like this. Sometimes they go in just fine, like this. And other times, yeah, like this, they just refuse to fall in here. I really hate these beavers. there. Oh, please. 5 more, come on. 4. Come on, come on. Screw you! Get in there! Yeah, there we go! Yeah, it is definitely possible to do, as you can see. No, come on! Stupid golden banana. Need to do this again. Well, I'm not complaining. At least I beat the minigame finally. This is not that difficult to do. Just a bit tedious. And there we finally go. 4 golden bananas for Lanky. Plus his blueprint. Plus 100 bananas. Well, most of it is going to be cut out, obviously. It's not necessary to watch all of those. So I think I still have some time to do the first golden banana with Tiny. Just like I actually planned on doing beforehand. And since there's a tag barrel up here, might as well use this one in order to switch to Tiny. Man, the frame drops really are terrible here. Tiny. Let's get started with you, from the top of the castle. And of course there's a reason why we want to start at the top of the castle. Remember our first trip to the top with Donkey Kong, to actually get the 5th banana port. The top half of the castle was all bananas for Tiny. So we can immediately get her to 50 bananas before even starting with the first challenge when it comes to golden bananas. Because this is indeed going to lead her all the way to 50 bananas already. Not 15. As you can see, there's more. It's freaking 50 bananas. Making it really easy to find all of the bananas for this girl in this stage. Even the other half is not really that difficult to find. Most of them are, of course, like always, near her challenges. Should be no reason not to be able to get all of the bananas for her in this stage. Unless the layer problem, of course, makes them invisible for me. Well, careful. Let's wait, not take any risks. 31. 32. Let's continue. This is going to be the area where we're going to do her first golden banana, but first let's go down a bit more. She also needs to go to the greenhouse area. There's a very quick golden banana we can pick up there. Let's go finish off the episode with that. Get past Crankies. And the banana trail should stop at banana port number 2. And then you should be at 50. Unless there was one somewhere in a corner that I actually walked past because of not seeing it. But it looks like... yeah, we're going to finish off at 50. Perfect. And now quickly go towards the trash bin. Fastest way is to go through Banana Port Central. Take Banana Port number 2. And then from there switch to subway line 4. Near the greenhouse area. Always nice to spawn here with nothing but the rain effects. And the roof of the greenhouse for some reason. However, we are not here for the greenhouse. Our next job is going to be this thing over here. Not per se recognizable from outside, but it is going to be a trash bin. It's more easy to recognize from the inside, trust me. Only while zoomed out you can kind of see a trash bin in it. But we need to go in there as Tiny Kong. Mini monkey required. Because the hole in the top is the only way in. And that's too small for regular Tiny. 5 regular bananas. On top of the rotten cheese. Couple of coins. And buzzers. Interesting. Let's use our final bit of musical power to take them out. That's also required in order to receive the golden banana. It's to defeat all enemies. But since this room is so small, a screen nuke is enough to take care of that. And there is our final thing on the agenda for today. First golden banana for Tiny Kong. Now let's get the remaining couple of things in here and call it a day. This this is going to be enough for an episode. We finished off Lanky. Took a while in order to get the final one for him, but even that's what we got. And even Tiny has begun her challenges. Next time, we will continue with Donkey Kong 64's Creepy Castle, trying to finish off Tiny's adventure here, and maybe even get started with Chunky. No, you're not allowed to juggle Tiny. I always like walking away with her the moment she catches her orange, because she drops it if you do. Looks funny. But anyway, thank you for watching. Treecks out. I will see you in part 39.